Do, the doer of sports, the Duke of entertainment. Sports fans, let's talk sports. Jerry Jones says that he wants Dez Bryant on the Cowboys, and they will talk about the contract. So, when are they going to have the contract talk? Are they going to have it this next season, or are they going to have it before the season starts? I think that Jerry Jones wants to get it done as quickly and as neatly as he can, so he can make sure that he has every egg in the basket and that everything is ready to go for this next season. He doesn't want to just have the season started and just say, maybe I should uh have this talk with you, Mr. Dez Bryant, after the season, because Dez Bryant, if he goes, it'll be not a loss for us. Well, yeah, it I don't know how much it will affect us because Dez Bryant hasn't really been that, explosive. He hasn't really been really just one of those players that people have to stop. But doesn't just doesn't two people that cover Dez Bryant, doesn't that tell you enough? Doesn't that tell you that there's something that every team knows that we have to cover this guy, or if we don't, then he's gonna catch the ball and he can make a touchdown anywhere in any place he wants. That's how Dez Bryant does it. And I'm thinking that Jerry Jones doesn't want to really just say, just yeah, here's your money. This is all we're gonna give you. Please, just please take the money. I think they'll negotiate. I think they will make sure that they are seeing eye to eye. And I'm not thinking that Jerry Jones is going to just say, hey, thanks for coming. That's the final deal. Uh, don't let the door hit you on the way out. No. He is not going to do that. That is not the way of Jerry Jones. He really has put his time and effort into Dez Bryant. The time when Dez Bryant was getting in trouble, they found people to stay with him so he could keep himself out of trouble. And I know that he has his outbursts. I know people don't like him particularly that much because they think he's a prima donna, a guy that has a fit all the time. But the thing that I think it is that he's passionate. He's passionate about his playing and about being a Dallas Cowboy and about staying on the Dallas Cowboys team. And so I don't see any I don't see the one thing that is gonna just go. No. I don't see that at all. I see Jerry Jones, Dez Bryant saying maybe this deal will work, maybe this deal will work. I don't. I don't. It's ridiculous as it is. It's just seeing Dez Bryant go like this. Okay, fine, Jerry. Fine. You don't want to pay me the money? Then I'm out here. See you later. I'm packing my bags and I'm pretty much going. See ya. Later. I'm gonna go find me a team that wants me on their team. And you guys can see me go down the road. No, I don't really see him doing that because that's not the kind of guy he is. He says that he loves Texas, that he loves to be in Texas, that he loves being a Dallas Cowboy, and he wants to be a Dallas Cowboy for the rest of his career. So, It's not that much of a Madonna as he used to be. I think he's matured. I think he's had some realization that he can be passionate on the field. That if he has an argument with another player or another coach, that's just the way it is. They're going to ignore him. And I know this sounds crazy. I know this sounds insane. The reason why Jerry Jones has been, the reason why Dez Bryant hasn't been just absolutely just mind blowing on touchdowns and everything is the injury. Because he was injured, he was hurt, and it kind of makes it hard to really do the stuff that you're doing that you've done before, that you really just have, had that explosive uh, way of getting away from a player, from somebody that's covering you, and get yourself yards, get yourself stuff. Maybe last year was just a year of figuring out. So, the whole thing on Dez Bryant is really a big story. And it's going to be a big story in the opening of the draft and the opening of training camp and pretty much the opening of the season. And people are going to be talking about it. People are going to be talking about it negative. People are going to not really, maybe not finding positive parts of the story like I am. I feel like I have to put a positive spin on it. Find the positive things that could happen, not the negative. Because where do you get it? It might be that I'm just really wanting Dez to stay, because when I first saw him, I thought he was a great player. And I still think he's a great player. So I really hope he's going to stay. I hope Jerry Jones and Dez Bryant can work it out. And Dez Bryant is a Dallas Cowboy for a long time. So I guess we'll just have to see what happens until we get to the draft, training camp, and the season. And as always, awesome, radical, cowabunga, dude.